What is going on, guys? Brandon over here at Geek Talk. We got some Rings of Power to discuss. They are already pulling every term out of the book, man. If you don't like the show, you're a racist. If you don't like the show, you're a bigot. If you don't like the show, you're a troll. If you don't like the show and you're leaving a review, you're review bombing. That's all it is, man. It's as simple as that. It's not because the show might just be boring. You know, coming from not so much a J.R.R. Tolkien buff, a Lord of the Rings buff, I don't know everything. I have friends on the internet that just they're deep into this shit, man. They're down the rabbit hole. They know the lore. Okay, and I can see why they don't like it, because they feel like it's being spat on, kind of like how a lot of Star Wars fans feel. But a casual, an average viewer like me, just a fan of Lord of the Rings, one of the few who like The Hobbit, and I cannot wait till The Hobbit is viewed as the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Because when I say I told you so, The Hobbit ain't that bad. The Hobbit's pretty enjoyable. And I think that's what helps me like a little part of the Rings of Power. A little part, but we'll get there. Okay? But I can't wait till The Hobbit is viewed as the prequel trilogy. Because The Hobbit ain't that bad. You thought you saw shit? Wait till you see this show play out, okay? We're only 2 episodes in, and we're all sleeping. Raise your hands if you barely made it through the first 2 episodes. Okay, I went into this, I was watching Pawn Stars right before. I had a hard time shutting that shit off to watch it. And then when I was watching that shit, I had a hard time not shutting this shit off and going back to Pawn Stars, because I was having such a better time watching Pawn Stars. Those 20-minute episodes on Netflix were blowing me away. I wanted to see the Wheelin' and Dylan, you know? I wanted that over more than Galadriel. I wanted that more than Sauron. I wanted that more than Lord of the Rings. J.R.R. Tolkien, let me backtrack that. Amazon's Lord of the Rings. I wanted Pawn Stars more than that. What world are we living in? I know I'm not the only one who felt that way. Did you tune out of maybe, when did it air? I don't even remember what day it aired. Did you tune out of some show that you just love? Were you watching reruns of Breaking Bad and you just wanted to go back to that? I know there was many people out there. And it's not because there's a black person in it. It's not because the acting, it is because the acting's boring. But it's not because we're trolls. It's not because we're being racist. That's absolutely ridiculous. It's because the show was boring. They did nothing. I saw excuses online saying, they're just world building. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We're still in Middle Earth, right? World building? What world building do you have to do? It's a different age. I don't give a shit. Okay? People like me, the average viewer, are going in because we know what the fuck Lord of the Rings is. We know what Middle Earth is. I don't need world building. Are you shitting me? That's your excuse? And you're going to compare it to Fellowship of the Ring, a slow start? Whoa, what are you watching? What are you watching? Fellowship doesn't got a slow start. It's maybe 30 minutes. We're maybe 30 minutes in. And we already got the hobbits on the run with the ring, finding Aragorn, and getting the Fellowship started. Probably 30 minutes to an hour. All right, let's be a little fair here. But there's no world building. 2 hours into the Fellowship, are we still sitting there like, God damn, is something going to happen? No, we're not. We watched 2 episodes of maybe 15 minutes of story progression. There was nothing happening. You want to talk about character building, introducing characters. That's fine. That's fine if half of your main characters weren't rehashes of what we've already seen before. Okay, and this is my 3rd time trying to make this video because I stutter, I talk shitty, but I can't remember the elf's name, all right? It's Sauron, Galadriel, and what's his name? Not Hugo Weaving. I can't remember the actor's name. The guy who plays V, all right? He plays him. What is his name? It's already bugging me. But that's the point, dude. That's the point. None of these characters are relatable. None of these characters' stories are interesting. We're pulling a Game of Thrones, but it's not working. We're introducing too many people that aren't capturing the eye. Isn't that your job? Isn't your job to want me to come back, to make me come back for episode 3, to pique my interest? Well, what the hell happened? We got a potential Gandalf who hasn't said a word for an hour and 20 minutes. And what are those hobbits? What are these hobbits? And I don't know if it's because I enjoyed The Hobbit, that I enjoyed that trilogy. A lot of people did not. I get it. Bash me when I need, I get it. But the dwarves were the most interesting characters. Elrond, jeez, there's his name. That little part of the show, is probably my favorite part. When Elrond goes to Moria, Mines of Moria, I think it's called. I can't remember. Casual. Sorry, casual alert. I can't pronounce all the names and remember the places. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, that's why the world building. That's why the world building. No, I don't give a shit, okay? They went to a Dwarven kingdom. Elrond went there. He tried to get some, some things in motion. And that whole storyline was the most interesting part. Those two Dwarven characters had some life, had some soul, had some energy, had some character. What happened? What about the other characters? Elrond, I mean, I guess you could say he was okay, but Galadriel? We thought Mary Sue Ray was bad. We haven't seen shit yet. We haven't seen shit yet, dude. This was rough. This was very rough. It did not do its job. It's not because we're racists. It's not because we're bigots. It's not because we're troll or review bombing. Like this page. Hold on. My stream deck still don't work. Let me bring this up. Amazon Prime Video suspends their Rings of Power user ratings after review bombing occurs. They're suspending user ratings because of review bombing. They're trying to cover their tracks. They know this show sucks, so they're trying to cover their tracks. They're trying to do whatever they can to get the most people to sit in their living room on whatever Wednesday, Thursday nights and watch this shit show. You gotta do more, man. You gotta pique our interest. I wish I could see the drop off between episodes 1 and 2 to 3. I really wish I could. I'm gonna tune in because I'm gonna try to get some subscribers on this shit. I'm going to try. Okay. That's just what I'm going to do. But yes, this is an average viewer. I am an average viewer, just like many of you. All right. Let's not talk about the Tolkien buffs. We know why they don't like it. But I'm telling you, Amazon, you did nothing. You did nothing to grab the interest of your audience. We're just seeing the Sauron story again. We're seeing Galadriel again. We're seeing Elrond. We know where this goes. Give me something original, man. I don't know. If you like this video, please leave a like down below. Comment, let me know what your thoughts on the first 2 episodes of Rings of Power were. And if you're interested in future content, please subscribe. Like always, guys, love yourself. Try to love everybody. Deuces.